I love the air conditioner. We'll just stand back here for a half a sec here. So is this how you can drive down the highway and the odd sort of grasshopper flies underneath?
No, you really can't. I mean, if you're going on the highway, you got to close them because it's like a hurricane in there.
Oh, is it really?
Oh, it just blows like crazy. So you got to close them on the highway. It's okay in the city, but really they're just for show.
So what was the thinking back in Germany that they could actually do this, or what?
I'm honestly not sure whether that was purely aftermarket stuff. So I'm not sure you could even get that.
Because there were some cars that did, Jeeps had that kind of idea with the
Yeah,
windshield.
there was some of that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they lay it all down. You get the grasshopper in your teeth.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool idea. It looks nice, but how practical it is another question altogether.
So why this vehicle for you?
Well, I had a 1962 VW Beetle.
Oh.
And I sold that a few years ago, but it was serviced at the Precision Motors in Regina.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah, and Cal Ross, this is a vehicle that he built.
Oh.
From scratch, so it was right down to the bare metal. And
so this is a ground up deal then.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He rebuilt the transmission, rebuilt the engine, everything else. So I've been trying to buy it from him for 15 years, and he finally reneged, and so I bought it from him last fall.
So what made you excited about buying this vehicle, though?
I knew how proud he was of it and all the work that he put into it, and so I knew it was a solid vehicle that I wasn't going to have any difficulty with, so that was really the reason why. I didn't do a hell of a lot to it besides put the windows and the fog lights and a couple other little things. Otherwise,
very cool. I love this '62 Saskatchewan plate here. I mean, What color is that plate? It's sort of a
it's kind of a blue. I got those two plates. I have two of them because my Beetle was a '62, and the little tags you used to get, from the war amps.
Yeah.
That and the original paper envelope out of Florida on eBay, if you can imagine.
Oh my God! Yeah. Well, out of Florida.
Yeah, they're perfect.
So. Let's look inside the box back here a little bit. Hi. So is this box I see a checker plate here, a diamond plate, or was that like that, or is that something?
No, that's something that Cal put on, but for some protection for it. Otherwise, it's the way it is, and it's a drop gate, so all three sides drop down.
All three sides drop. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so those Germans, they were thinking about everything. So what did they want that for? So you get access.
Yeah, easy to access, and something if you had a wider load than the box and stuff like that.
Does it take a 4x8 sheet plywood?
Oh, more than that, because there's no wheel wells, right?
Oh,
so it's 63 inches wide.
Oh, 63.
Yeah, by 103 or 4 deep.
Oh my God! Yes. So we're here with Burke Wood, and he's got the Jurassic vehicle. This is a Ford
Explorer.
Ford Explorer. Yeah. Was that the exact car they had?
93 Explorer XLT model.
I just saw the new Jurassic movie. Huh?
Yeah, I've seen it a couple times. So.
Have you really?
Yeah, a couple. More than a couple. So
what made you do the Jurassic thing?
The nostalgia of it. Why not? The new movie was coming out. It was at the time.
Oh, you just did this recently?
I just did. I got this done in the weekend.
On the weekend?
I just got this done 3 weeks ago. So
really? So tell me, how did you do this? What did you do?
Bought a Ford Explorer about 3 weeks ago. Painted it that weekend. All I did is just taped off. It was factory red, which was good.
Yeah.
Just basically just taped off the stripes because it was a close enough red. Went to a local paint shop, grabbed some good rust paint because it's a 93 Explorer. It's not the most mint car in the world.
Oh, exactly.
Grabbed some green and yellow paint, laid some paint down. Got the decals made up in town here. She's not perfect yet,
but that's probably all they had in the movie.
Yeah.
Too.
Well, no, that's the thing, right? So, got that done over the weekend, and then
you got nice wheels on it, nice rubber.
Those were actually new. That was a good thing. Guy had them put on as soon as I bought it, so he just put those on. Unfortunately, the wrong rims from the movie one, but I recently just got those ones. So.
Oh, the movie? What are the movie rims?
They're more of a directional 5-spoke versus the 4x4 beadlock style.
Oh.
So I just actually gotten those here. A buddy in town's actually making the grill guard.
Oh, okay. Oh, I mean the cow. Oh, the cow catcher in the front there.
You betcha. Yeah, that's getting done, and then hopefully the bubble roof will get done at some point.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I just
have
more
it all.
than I'm trying.
Do you have any music that goes with it, or any DVD and stuff?
No, I wish I was trying to find the CD for so long. I was trying to find it on eBay and stuff. I couldn't find it to get it in time for any shows. So I'd order it. So I don't know, maybe for the couple of shows in July there I might have it.
This looks like it just rolled right out of the park, man.
That's nothing wrong. Well, I mean, it makes the kids laugh, right? It makes the kids smile. I mean, if I was a little kid and I saw this, I'd freak out.
I love it. I just saw the new movie, and it's just as good as we have the VHS thing at the beach. It's all fun.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's my favorite movie. I mean, as you can tell, I'd have to be a pretty big fan to have it. So,
So we're here with Sid and Marla. Actually, it's not his first name, but everybody calls him Sid. So you've got a 56 sedan delivery, and you've got your main squeeze with you here.
Absolutely, you got that part right. Good for you.
So you guys are having fun?
Yeah, it's a great day here.
great time.
It's awesome turnout. Yeah.
So Marla, what is it like to drive around this 56?
Entertaining.
Entertaining.
Yeah, we get looks that I never thought I'd ever see.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah.
People are saying good.
You're not invisible in this thing, that's for sure.
So where do you guys come from?
Moose Jaw.
Oh, Moose Jaw. Oh, you came all across country then.
Marla's from Regina.
Oh, Marla's from Regina?
Yes, I live in Regina.
So what have you got on the side here? It says, sedan delivery.
Yeah.
Well, I thought maybe it was a bakery or something.
No. That was the idea. So everybody asked what kind of a car it is, and that's where normally this would have been like the handyman's wagon back in the day, like a van, you know.
I can remember that.
Yeah, for sure.
Tradesmen guys would have it, plumbers, that
that's
kind
what
of thing.
So then we thought, well, if we're going to put something in the car, we might as well just say exactly what it is, and people will quit asking the question, what is that?
Yeah.
It says right on it. So.
Perfect. So you guys, can you actually sleep in the back there? Have you ever done that? I mean, this is not a personal question, but have you ever used it as a kind of an overnighter kind of?
Oh, yeah, lots of times, yeah.
Really?
For sure, yeah.
How wide is it? About 48 inches kind of thing?
Yep, a 4x sheet of plywood will just sit in there, actually. So.
Oh, really? Okay. So you got a camper all in one, Marla?
Yeah, we do.
How far have you gone with it?
This car's been to Winnipeg, Edmonton, and that's about as far as it's gone.
Oh, cool. So what's your favorite thing with the car? What do you like best about it, Marla?
The engine and how fast it goes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good for you.
It's a very nice sounding engine.
Really? What have you got in there?
327.
Oh, so you put a V8 in there and you got it all stoked up and everything?
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Yeah.
But it
Oh,
does
that's
well.
nice.
It cruises nice.
Well,
so.
what a beautiful thing for a couple to do for the summer. Just go out to car shows and have a lot of fun, huh?
That's what we've been doing.
We're really
We've been to
enjoying
probably
ourselves.
5 already this summer. So
5 already?
Yeah, so we're gonna go to as many as we can.
Really?
Summers are short.
So tell us a little bit of the history of the car, where it came from.
Oh well,
Marla's going to float away here, looks like. Mary Poppins.
Yeah, no kidding.
in 1982, I drug this car out of a field in Minnesota.
In Minnesota?
Yeah, it was sitting in a field, and there was no front end on it at all. It was just sitting in the grass. It was a mess. So,
Wow.
So it was about off and on about 3 or 4 years getting it all back together, and it's been through an evolution of time, different interiors and different components, and it's evolved into this, and it's on its second interior going into it now. We're changing it around. So
Cool. Well, thanks for joining us on Cruising on 7, Marla. And
Hey, no problem. And we're happy to be here.
yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. So we're here with our buddy Jim, and he's taking it easy, just kind of sitting beside the old 53 DeSoto Hemi, is that right?
Well, that's the motor. It's a 51 Dodge pickup with a 53 DeSoto Hemi in it.
Why 53 DeSoto Hemi? Did somebody do a transplant on it afterwards?
Well, I did the transplant. It's sitting.
did?
It's sitting on an '88 Dakota frame, and so it's got modern suspension and steering under it. It's got power brakes, disc brakes.
Oh, you put all the money where people don't see it. You left it kind of like you're kind of fooling with us here then.
Well, yeah, it's just kind of a toy. I built it out of a bunch of stuff I had laying around, so it just stress relief.
Stress relief. That is such a cool. I love the patina.
Yeah, well, I bought it in 1977, and it's been rusting since then.
1977. There were so many of these trucks that were farmed. Was it a step side all the time?
Yeah, it was definitely a step side. I bought it in '77 when I was in high school and drove it until the flathead 6-cylinder in it blew up. So.
Well, you probably didn't cause that, did you?
Yeah, no comment.
Just drove the living.
Yeah, it wasn't treated well.
So this car, where did you find this truck?
I bought it from a local guy in my hometown for $20.
Which hometown was that?
Strasbourg, Saskatchewan.
Cool. Wow, there's a big Mopar town there.
Oh yeah, we had good Mopar stand out there. So, a good Mopar dealer in Southie that we used to deal with as well. So.
Oh, absolutely. Well, thanks for joining us on Cruising on 7. It's a great truck, and it's nice. It's kind of a sleeper, I think. Huh?
Well, pretty much, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. So we're here with Dixie Klein, and you've got, what is this bus again? This is a GMC or no?
GMC, 1954 GMC, 671 Jimmy diesel.
So what did it for you with the bus? What were you thinking?
Wasn't thinking. I was dating my husband at the time.
Dating your husband, and you needed a bigger vehicle
And
to go to the drive-in.
He bought this bus, and it was his dream to convert it and live in it, and that was 27 years ago.
27 years ago.
And so
And you've been living in it ever since. No.
off and on for all that time. We haven't lived in it for probably about 8 years.
Really?
Yeah, but we lived in it with, I had 2 kids, and they were little, and we lived in it with them.
Wow.
Yeah, and
So this was your home on wheels?
yeah.
Cool. Can we come inside?
Yeah,
Do you mind?
come on in.
You got all kinds of room.
It's it's really comfortable. We had a party going on here earlier. We had cake, and there was a bunch of us in here. It was a lot of fun, actually.
So, man, this is really cool.
Yeah, it is.
What year did you say it was?
1954.
1954. What was the history of this bus before, do you know?
It's from California, and it was brought up to for Expo 86 in BC.
Okay.
And they rebuilt the engine, and they used it on Vancouver Island. And I can't exactly remember. It was up north, the north part of the island. They were touring people around to all the totem poles.
Okay.
And then
So this was kind of a tourist bus.
a tourist bus then. And then when my husband bought it, it was in Langley, BC, and he paid $5,000 for it. It had no seats or anything in it. It was white. And then we did the inside of it to suit a family.
Yeah, okay.
And then in 2000 we had it painted, what it is right now, and did the inside again to more suit just
Kind of camping? And, yeah.
Well, we've never really camped in it. It's always been more living.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Cool.
been more of a home than it's been a camper.
So where's this bus all been? Everywhere?
All through BC, Alberta, and then we moved here, and so it's been here with us.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a very cool bus. You've done it's a great
Well,
job.
it needs a lot of work. It's been sitting it hasn't moved for 4 years, so.
Did you drive it here though?
Yeah, my husband did, yeah. Yeah. Goes 55 miles an hour on the highway.
Well, that's okay. That's all you need to do. We have a motorhome. That's about all we do is about 55.
But it's been up to Pell River.
Oh.
He's taken it on a few ferries and driven it up there, and we've been all over with it.
What's your best story with this thing?
Oh gosh, I can't even think of any good stuff. I mean, we had a Christmas in it, which was really kind of interesting, you know, think wintertime, but he'd gone to Bella Bella to work, and I was here by myself with the kids in Williams Lake is where it was, BC, and we had a real big cold snap, and the pipes froze. You couldn't use propane, and I had a blanket across there so that it was try and stay warm, and we had these block heaters.
Oh my God.
Front and back, off and on, try and keep it warm, and it was crazy.
So what's with all the maps on here? What's that all
That
about?
was just an idea I had. I just had a bunch of maps, and these are from Alberta, a lot of them, this map, and I just sort of ripped them up and did some Mod Podge on them and put some plexiglass on top, and
There you go.
it was just an interesting idea, sort of matched with the traveling part of
what you guys
the
have-
bus, and yeah.
Oh, very good. Well, thanks for joining us on Cruising on 7.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Hey, so Conrad, you're going to take us for a little ride?
Yep.
Fire her up. So what is this? This is a little cherry picker kind
A
of
little
thing?
cherry picker that the town owns. I work for the town. That's the only reason it's here. And I help my sister, who's right down there.
There's your sister down there.
And her husband's part of the car show.
We're getting up here. So the town has this cherry picker for what? What are they doing with it?
Christmas decorations is why we bought it.
Oh, is that what you do? And car shows now.
And car shows.
So are you one of the town guys?
I'm the town foreman.
The town foreman, okay. So do you have a car here at all?
No,
You just got the cherry picker here,
just
right?
got the cherry picker, and somehow I volunteered.
I think this is the first time I've ever been to a car show where there's been a cherry picker.
We had it a couple of years ago, but not to this extent.
Oh, that's pretty good. Well, take us down. Let's get a slow ride down and see what it's like. Beautiful. Love it. Panoramic view of Indian Head.
Yep. Weather's good, no clouds.
Yeah, and lots of cars out here. So what's it like to work for Indian Head? Are they good?
Well, they must be. I got 31 years.
And they let you drive this, huh?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us on Cruising on 7.
Oh, you're welcome.
That is fantastic.